The collective conscious, which is very real and the result of telepathic communication between a vast number of individuals, can be very influential. If the information is wrong, it nonetheless spreads about. Thus, during the last years of the Bush administration, there was broad consensus from the Webot's analysis of the collective conscious that Israel would start a war with Iran, or that war with Iran was imminent and inevitable. We stated this would not occur because we were aware of the counter pressure being applied behind the scenes. But the common man reading the news, reading the constant drumbeat that the Bush administration was putting out, would assume that bombing of Iran was imminent and inevitable. Much channeled work, even though genuine, is subject to being polluted by the process. It involves what the spirit communicating wishes to say, what the human channel understands the message to be, and any inability or prejudice in the human channel which might pollute the process. The west coast of the US is subject to a lot of tidal sloshing during the pole shift, with tidal bore during this sloshing, but clearly would not be put underwater at higher altitudes, which will, if anything, increase in height. Likewise, sloshing up the Colorado River, combined with the breaking of the Hoover Dam, will put Phoenix underwater, as we have detailed. That, combined with violent earthquakes and volcanic activity along the San Andreas, and the rock and roll that will occur all along the zone, subject to subduction of one plate under another, would lead a human to assume that the western portion of the US would be inundated or essentially dangerous for human habitation. Zeta Talk does not involve a single channeled session or a series of sessions. It involves almost continuous telepathic communication over decades on these subjects. The issues are revisited and cross-correlated by the logical mind of a woman with a German heritage, highly intelligent and given to question anything that does not make sense or correlate with the facts. Thus, the Zeta Talk message is more reliable. The Lori Toy Map, as the first published and much discussed on major media, is an example of the collective conscious being polluted by an incorrect interpretation.